because you're the expert. Do you think they can go back if the girl like leaves a guy like you or I? Can they
They
go?
can, because they have to settle, but it's never gonna be happy. I have women in my life that's like, bruh, please come back to me. Not because you have the best dick, or it's just like this shit is whack. Like this dude is just like normal. And I got to experience something that wasn't normal now in my life. And when I say normal, I don't mean like, you know, uh flying private jets and shit, but just like normal and basic.
Yeah.
Go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. Um, don't know how to lead, don't know how to guide, not headed anywhere, just complacent. That's, I would say 99% of men. And that's a thing that you can change. So it's not like there's only one man that's just out of 100 that's just destined for greatness. It's things that you can change. But yeah, I would say 1 out of 100. And um, it's hard for a woman once you taste steak, you don't want to ever go back to ramen noodles, bro. I can't tell you the last time I ate a thing of ramen noodles. Now, will I eat it if I have to? Of course, bro. I gotta survive. So a woman will get with a man, and which is what women have the really good ability at settling. Women are good settlers and finding comfort where there shouldn't be comfort. Women are very fucking good at that. It's a skill that they have. So a woman will stay with a man for the rest of her life, and settle, and find comfort in that. There's going to always be that desire for more, that desire to be with the best man. But don't think that because they with you or they settle, or that this is what they want, because they want more. They just, what else you gonna do?
Yeah.
If
Well,
if all you have is ramen noodles, what else are you gonna eat? You got to eat that.
let me ask you this: will you be covering how to determine if they are settling versus they actually want to be with you?
Just the thing. I teach you how to make them not settle. It ain't really about you can I teach you that, but my thing is more so leading them, bro. It's not about, oh, she's ready to settle and she's not ready to settle. She's willing to and she's not. Is she really settling or she's not? That's not the game. The game is to make them be what you want them to be, to lead them. That's the game. You understand? Through methods that I teach, you can do this. It's maintenance. It's not autopilot. Once you get to a certain point, it's autopilot. But you have to do things to make them be into you, to make them be about you, to make them get on your part. You have to do that, because if you lead them to their own devices, like you say, they're just gonna run wild. And they don't know if they settling or not. But you have to make them see that this is a come up. We are going to the top. Even the ones, I just say, you just have to give them purpose, man. You have to give them purpose in life. And they won't settle. It won't be settling for them. You see, you can't leave it to them to choose if they settling or not. You can distinguish a woman who's with you or who's just settling. You can, but why it's a good skill to have, but why not learn how to make a woman be about you?
Could you let the guys know now? How do you know? Are there is it quick to tell if they're settling or not?
I can give you. I mean, like one little thing, right? Is my thing is investment. I brought the investment game to just YouTube streets. Guys didn't know about investing and making women invest, because that's a taboo subject, taking from women. But a woman is in her truest feminine form when she's giving. This is why you see even the girls on Fresh and Fit, when they ask them, have you ever gave everything to a man? Or will you ever date a man who's fucking a bum and don't have nothing? 100% of those women say, fuck no, I'll never do that again. They don't say no ever, I'll never do it again. It's because they gave to a man and they chased him and he gave them nothing in return. And so to them, it's like, I ain't never doing that shit again. So, and that was guys like me from back in the days, from just taking. But, women do want a return on the investment. You have to give them that, which is one of the lessons that I learned. But you know, investment, bro. Investment is key. And if you can get a woman to invest in you, anything, it's the highest form of creating loyalty. Look at people who look at law enforcement, right? The reason why law enforcement is so like back to blue, blue first, it's just like they have this undying loyalty that you can't break. That's because of investment with time. You know, so I teach you various ways to get women invested, from small all the way to big. Um, Look at firefighters, look at the military. They have to invest, and these are some of the most loyal. You see these guys, these old guys from Vietnam, 90 years old, and they still wear their fucking hats. The hats are crumbled up, the dad hats that has the pins and shit on it. You know
Yep.
why? Because the military makes you invest, and it makes you put things on the line.
Yeah.
And
Yep. So
if you leave these people to their own devices, they're not gonna want to take up for the fucking country. The military, in a slick way, makes you do that.
Yeah.
And they breed you to do that. And that's what I'm saying. The United States or any other military are leaders in that sense, is where they put you through a ringer. And one of the ways is investment through time and sacrifice and things like that. And this makes you not settle, basically.